Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free college football previews and predictions for week number 14. As always, don't forget, if you do enjoy these videos, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of the college football games going for today. And don't forget, you can always catch our college football podcast right here at atsstats.com or on our YouTube channel at the Raymond Report. The Bulldogs taking on the Mean Green. The forecast is going to go Louisiana Tech here in game number 1 against North Texas, 32-30. The over-under at 62.3. Air Force taking on the Aggies. We got the Falcons winning this one, 40-14. The over-under at 54. The Raging Cajuns, 35. Appalachian State, 26. The over-under at 62. Purdue taking on the Cornhuskers. We got the Boilermakers winning this one, 48-38 in a high shootout of 86.93 points. Over-under is at 62, so it likes it to go over the total. Boise State, 42. UNLV, 20. The over-under at 62. UCLA, 31. Arizona State, 30. The over-under at 61.1. Kent State, 30.4. Miami, Ohio, 25. The over-under set at 55. Fresno State Bulldogs, 24. Nevada Wolfpack, 36. The over-under at 60. We got the Razorbacks taking on the Missouri Tigers. We got a little bit of an upset here. We got Arkansas winning 26-23, the over-under at 49. We got Bowling Green going against Akron. We got the Zips hopefully winning their first game in a while here, 37-36, the over-under at 74. Probably the game of the week here in the SEC. Auburn takes on the Texas A&M Aggies. We got the Tigers winning this one, 26-25, the over-under at 52. Maryland at Michigan, this game has been canceled. Texas taking on Kansas State. We got the Longhorns winning this one, 24-15, the over-under at 40. Boston College taking on the Cavaliers. We got Virginia winning 34-23, the over-under at 57. Texas Tech 44, Kansas 18, the over-under at 63. NC State coming off a big win over the Syracuse, 36-29. We got them winning here over Georgia Tech, 34-29, the over-under at 63. FIU taking on Charlotte. We got the 49ers winning this one, 37-25. Nittany Lions taking on the Scarlet Knights. We got Penn State winning 30-14, the over-under at 44. Toledo taking on Northern Illinois. We got the Rockets winning this one, 34-19, with the over-under at 53. Now this game here has been changed. BYU is going to face Coastal Carolina now. Rice taking on the Thundering Herd. We got Marshall winning 28-17, the over-under at 45. Maybe a nice little play here on Rice at plus 23.5. Florida Atlantic Owls 18, Georgia Southern 37, the over-under at 55. The Gamecocks going to take on the Wildcats. We got Kentucky winning 37-16, the over-under at 53. Oklahoma State taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. We got the Cowboys winning 32-22, the over-under at 55. Ohio State taking on the Spartans. Big win last weekend for the Spartans. 24-37 favoring the Buckeyes here. The over-under at 61. Memphis taking on Tulane. Tulane, a 1.5 point favorite. We got the Tigers winning this one, 29-25. The over-under at 54. Eastern Michigan taking on Western Michigan. We got the Broncos winning 42-19. The over-under at 61. We got Troy beating South Alabama 29-20. The over-under at 50. Notre Dame 38. Syracuse 14. The over-under at 52. The UL Monroe against Arkansas State. We got the Red Wolves winning this one 42-17, the over-under at 60. Navy 26, Tulsa 22, the over-under at 49. That's going to be an interesting game if that happens, as Tulsa's an 11.5 point road favorite. You got the Gators taking on the Volunteers, 39-18 for Florida, the over-under at 58. Now the Gators coming off that big win last weekend against Kentucky, 34-10. A game that was pretty close for about maybe 3 quarters, but then Florida flexed their muscles. And looking at Buffalo, big weekend last weekend for Patterson, the running back, 37-21 against Ohio, over under at 59. We got the Cyclones, the big season this year for Campbell and company here. 6 point favorite. We have Iowa State winning 22-16, the over under at 39. A game you might want to think the under in that game. Indiana taking on the Badgers. Badgers only going to be their 4th game of the year. They're only 2-1. 37-13, the over-under at 50. We got Iowa 27, Illinois 20, the over-under at 47. Vanderbilt taking on the Bulldogs. We got 38-16, the over-under at 54.5, favoring the Bulldogs. Florida State against Duke. I believe that game was canceled, but just in case, 36-19, the over-under at 55. Hawaii We got the Warriors 36, the Spartans 30, the over-under at 67. Northern, this game's been canceled. You got Stanford 16, Washington 32, the over-under at 49.6. I think Washington's going to be my free pick this weekend at atsstats.com. Central Michigan taking on Ball State. Now, the Chippewas a 1-point favorite. We got the Cardinals winning this one, 31-27, the over-under at 58. You got the Ducks coming off that big loss against their state rivals last week, Oregon State. The Beavers beat them 41-38. We got the Ducks winning this one, 42-23, the over-under at 66. We got Colorado. This is going to be, I'm not agreeing with the computer here. I think this is going to be a big win for the Buffaloes here, 35-31, the over-under at 67. We got San Diego State, the Aztecs beating Colorado State, 28-16, the over-under at 45. VTech taking on Clemson. We got the Tigers beating the Hokies, 36-23 with the over-under at 60. We got the Oklahoma Sooners winning 44-18 with the over-under at 63. Bama taking on LSU. Now that game's been pushed back from a couple weeks ago, so now they're going to play it this weekend. 28-26 with the over-under at 54. If this was last year, maybe I would agree with the computer here, but Bama and Louisiana is just not the same without Burrows at the helm at quarterback. Miami 39, Duke 19. You got Houston 41, SMU 20. We also have the Wyoming Cowboys 22, New Mexico Lobos 17. Oregon State Beavers taking on the Utes. Utah 35, Oregon State 19. We got the Bruins 31, Arizona State 30. And I think we already went through some of these games. UAB and Middle Tennessee, I think that game was canceled, but just in case, 36-13. So there you have it, guys. A bit of laryngitis kicking in here at the end, but hopefully we're able to help you out with your selections this weekend. And in fact, if you go to atsstats.com and you go to college football right here and go to free rain report, on the next page, you're going to see a pull-down menu in the top right-hand corner. Just select that and go to the game of your choice. Let's say we go to Penn State against Rutgers. You can see we give you the forecast right here. We give you the last 5 games straight up against the spread, the over-under. The cow, the chances of winning. The chance of covering the spread. The COGO, which stands for chance of game going over the total. MSV stands for market spread value. We let you know what our line should be on this game against, say if you're going to buy them on the stock exchange. This is what we feel they'd be worth on the market. So for instance, let's say for Penn State, I had them in this spot against anybody. Like if I was to sell Penn State on the market, I would say their value is plus 7.84. And you want to compare that with the opening line. And as you can see, Penn State overvalued here today on the weekend against Rutgers. And we had Rutgers at plus 4.8. And you're getting plus 11. So a lot of value on the Scarlet Knights. If you scroll down, you see we have a market chart here. And if you just play around with these links right here, it gives you an idea of the current market conditions, all these teams, home favorites, home underdogs. And if you compare it to the last 30 days, you can see the big range of difference in the last 30 days, meaning we're in an overvalued market for all these situations down here. And if you go right to the bottom, we give you some stats and trends. And normally there's some really good ones here. I'm just trying to look. Yeah, look at this. When Penn State's a 10.5 point favorite on a Saturday coming off a road win, and they scored 27 points or more in the last game, 13-4 against the spread in their last game on the since 896, and 15-2 straight up. So obviously, as a 10-point favorite, they're going to be more favored because 82% of favorites are winning. Home favorites are winning this season in college football. In fact, if you go to the SBI here on the rain report, let's go look at the SBI, the Market Watch, and I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So let's go to college football, and let's go take a look at on the season. Look at this. Straight up favorites, not home favorites, sorry. Favorites on the season winning 76.9% of the games, but they're only covering 48% against the spread. So big difference right there with the favorites straight up and against the spread. Again, guys, you can get the free rain report just by visiting our website at atsstats.com. And hopefully we were able to bring you some winners here today on the rain report, college football previews and predictions. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another rain report.